Hello, everybody that you are looking here in our direct. Welcome to the today talks. We will talk today about nice topic, I think, in my opinion, my personal opinion, that is the T.M.D diagnosis and treatment. How in our school we do the diagnosis and the treatment of the T.M.D. Temporomandibular disorders. This is the disease of the TMJs. And I will show you in a little presentation how we deal with the treatment, how we deal with the treatment of the NPR method. This is our NPR protocol, as you will see shortly. This is this is a transmission that we will do in direct, just direct, and just to show you how we deal with the treatment and also with the diagnosis and treatment. I don't have this opportunity to see that. That is a very important topic, I would say, for everybody, just for patients, just for dentists, for medical doctors, etc., etc., etc. I hope you will enjoy the presentation today in the TMD. TMD. That means temporomandibular disorders. And we will show all of you how is our point of view in our school. Don't miss the opportunity. It's an opportunity, it's a free opportunity in our channel. And also remember, if you like the presentation, if you like the presentation, you will like the video, subscribe in our channel. Our channel is a free channel, as you see now. As you see today, it's a very, very free channel. And with the like and the subscription, you can help us in our work. Okay, we will do now the starting the the topic. Let me go to the PowerPoint. I will start. TMD. The TMD is a very, very important, is a very, very important topic. Temporal mandibular disorders. And let me go ahead with diagnosis and treatment. I will share the PowerPoint only, yes, and then you will see the diagnosis and treatment in the point of view of the MPR, the myofunctional postural rehabilitation. And remember, our school is for all medical sciences. Medical doctors, dentists, osteopaths, physiotherapists, all medical sciences to deal with the same protocol. And as you will see here in the presentation, we will go straight away to the NPR. NPR is a method to work in prevention treatment. We did the postural diagnosis we normally do, the posturometry diagnosis, and the craniofacial diagnosis. What they mean? They mean that we do three diagnoses: local, that is craniofacial diagnosis; posturometry diagnosis, that measure. With the posturometer, we can measure the posture and we can see how it is working, our treatment, and to do a very good diagnosis. And obvious, the postural diagnosis. Three different ways to study the neuromuscular disorders. And we go ahead now. This is NPR. NPR is a protocol, an interdisciplinary protocol with a functional concept. That's why we said myofunctional postural rehabilitation. And we go ahead. Postural diagnosis. In postural diagnosis, we study in our school the main planes, clinical tests, different things to study the posture. Postural planes, the thoracobrachial triangle, the rotation test, we move the head right and left, up. Why we do that? It's very important that you understand that. Why we do this? Why we talking about the diagnosis, the head movement up and down, the rotation test, the conversion test to see the eyes movement, the march test, but it's not the Fukuda test, the march test. And we study the foot support. With this, we have a very, very complete diagnosis. Very complete diagnosis. This postural plane is a fantastic diagnosis. With a simple postural plane inclination, we can identify the problem. We can, with a simple test, visive test, clinical test, we see if it's an upper problem, a lower problem, it's both. Because in our school we try to find the priority of the disease. Priority, it is not the cause, the main part. Priority is the thing who is disturbing more than the others. And we go ahead to this to deprogram. And postural planes is a fantastic way to study that. Posturometry. What is posturometry? Sometimes you say, what is posturometry, Silverio? What is posturometry? Is measure with the posturometer. We can measure, we can make a good diagnosis. We can study in posture measuring with an instrument that is the posturometer. We use it for main diagnosis in our school, right? Remember, posturometry is an instrument, posturometer. And the posturometer is a diagnosis with graphics and stabilometry, posturometry. This is not a person posturometer, no, but just to tell you what is that. We measure with this posturometer, we study the balance of the receptors, and that's very important. When we are making a diagnosis, we have to understand which receptor is disturbing more: the oculomotor system, the craniofacial system, the foot support, the biochemistry. With this posturometer, we can study with 3 simple tests, very easy. I will do a direct regarding the posturometer, but now we are talking about diagnosis, okay? And posturometer is one part of the diagnosis. Posturometer. The posturometer is based in the concept of Tapangi. Tapangi studied how body weight was distributed, and this instrument, and this fantastic objective instrument, and with a fantastic protocol, I made the protocol for the posturometer more than 20 years ago to study the diagnosis, planning the treatment, and the most important thing is follow our treatment. With an instrument, we can see if our treatments are going well or bad. Imagine, with an instrument, we can study diagnosis, planning, and follow our treatment. It's a very fantastic and simple instrument. This is have 3 sensors, just a little information. 3 sensors in the areas of Kapanji, and we do 3 tests. We study the posture, the occlusion, and the foots. We can study what happened if sample contact we have in the occlusion can create a problem. in the foot. Each area of pre-contact, they affect the foot. Imagine an instrument, an instrument that can show you this, how dental occlusion is affecting the foot support. And I think that is very important in our diagnosis, right? And then we do the craniofacial diagnosis, the local diagnosis. There is a lot of diagnosis in the craniofacial diagnosis, but I try to simplify it, to do something synthetic, synthetic to show you what is happening when we do this diagnosis, right? This diagnosis is related with the muscles, teeth, and etc. Craniofacial diagnosis, it is T.M.Js. We study the position of T.M.Js. We call that central relationship, at the vertical dimension, both things, how the muscles are working. And that's important. That's very important. It's very important to study the muscles dysfunction. Why? Because it's the cause of all dysfunction of the body, muscle dysfunction. And we go ahead, okay? And then how the jaw can affect the jaw position, the lateral deviation, the forward position, how they can affect. I don't know if you know that any position of the jaw is affecting the posture, but I will show you it's affecting mainly the cervical area and one of the receptors, the oculomotor system, the main receptor of the tonic postural system. Jaw position is very important. Forward, lateral deviation, back position, etc. How is affected the jaw position? Because this was a research I did more than 25 years ago. And we studied the relation between jaw position, oculomotor system, and the posture. And I show you three cases of this particular research. How the eyes is affected. Lateral deviation is affecting the convergence unilateral. And forward and back position is affecting the eyes, the movement of the eyes bilateral. As you know, why is that important? Because movement, coordination of the movement. We have in the oculomotor system, you have the vision in the sagittal way, but we have a lateral vision. Lateral vision is regulated for the coordination of the movement of the eyes. That's why it's very important. Hypoconvergence. It's very, very important. Our protocol, we take care on it. We take care a lot on it, a lot. And then we go ahead. And then we study, this is the hypoconvergence. See how we test it. And the frequencies. Lateral deviation, how it's affecting one eyes, and how it's affecting laterally the body. Overloading the body here, 5 kilos. Second case, the lateral deviation also is affecting only one eyes, and the overload of the body, 4 kilos. Lateral is affecting laterally the overload of the body. And the third case is a forward position. And look at here, bilateral hypoconvergence, no lateral overload, but yes, it's affecting the receptor, forward and back. Imagine how it's affecting the jaw position, one of the main receptors, the oculomotor system. Now, how does the jaw position affect the muscle? That's important for rehabilitation people, tissue, osteopath, doctor to do rehabilitation. How the jaw position is affecting the body. How it's affecting the body. I will show you now how it's doing that. How it's affecting. Yoid system, when the jaw position change, the central relationship, please don't forget it. When we lose the central relationship, we are making compression here. Alarm, because temporomandibular joint is not accepting for nothing, increasing the pressure inside the temporomandibular joint. And what happened? It's coming now. The things is coming the bruxisms. Bruxisms. The bruxisms. Look at that. Look at this. Bruxisms create muscle hyperactivity, chronic pain, and postural. Bruxism, I will show you, it's not a stress. When we have increasing here the joint pressure, receptors start, the only defense is bruxism. Dangers there, bruxism, very bad defense. That is changing your position, increasing the TMJs, alarm, bruxism. Bruxism is creating a lot of problems with the muscle change from the top to the bottom. Bruxism is a defense when it's danger inside the temporomandibular joint. That's important. Bruxism is creating a domino effect. What do I mean? The domino effect is something from the top to the bottom, a lot of muscles stressed, a lot of problems, and we have chronic pain and postural disease. Common misconception: bruxism is caused by stress. Wrong. Very wrong. Bruxism is not caused by stress. Bruxism is natural defense to protect TMJs, and central nervous system think you have to destroy the teeth because this position is very dangerous for the TMJs. That is bruxism. No, this is a very wrong conception. But bruxism, long term, is causing stress. That is correct. The yoid system, the connection between the upper part of the body and the rest of the body, hyperactivity, remember that. And what happened? The most dangerous position is the, look at here, the retro position, when the jaw is going back. It's creating a lot of problem in the neck, cervicals, and a lot. And chronically is descending the hyperactivity here to the bottom. That's the normal consequences of this defense and treatment. And then, what we do normally in these cases? First, we individuate the problem. When the problem is, we do something very simple. Deprogramming. Deprogramming the job. Deprogramming. That means annulate the path effect. And then central nervous system relax, muscle change, relax. You can do any rehabilitation you like. This is our protocol. First, deprogramming. How we deprogram it? Head, body equilibrium device. The body equilibrium device is an essential instrument, thermoplastic instrument using during the night time to deprogram the central nervous system. That's the main things to do. The first, very simple, thermoplastic device. Is that the good thing of this is it's only one size. You can modify, you can manipulate, you can use it in childs and adults. And that is the same size. That's very important. And the main goal is the material. This material with the temperature of the body is adapting, making the deprogramming the job. I have different parts here, the course of it, but just to show you different parts that you can adapt any one of them, the functional vestibular area, the area of connector, the anterior guide, curve of speed, all these things you can adapt anytime. And I want to show you some patients. Problem in the mouse, deprogramming, and how with the measure how it's changed after bed. Good body weight distribution, zero unbalance. Measure, that's why postural is measure. We see the whole fat distribution of the body weight, good distribution, no torsion, zero unbalance. And you see here also the picture before and after. Carry on with another one, another patient. How the patient with this problem, oculomotor system, postural, overload, and then after the treatment, good body weight distribution, zero unbalance, disappear the stress to the massage. That is important. We annulate the fascial system, muscle change, relax. That is the goal in the deep programming. When it's deprogramming the system, you can do any treatment you like and any treatment you want. Another one. Look at here how from 6 kilos, one, the overload, and also the body weight distribution was very bad. This is the posture. This is the mouse. Imagine if you have an instrument who can, this instrument can help you in diagnosis, can help you also in, in, in the treatment. That is the simple goal. That is the simple goal. The craniofacial system to affect the body posture. You annulate it, you can deprogram, relax the muscles, you can do any treatment you like and you want. And that's the goal, and that's the very, very real goal. And that is the thing I was talking today with you. I hope you enjoy the presentation. And if you like the video, do a like. And if you like the channel, subscribe to the channel. As you see, every day we do some presentations. Sometimes it's indirect, sometimes it's in video. And if you like the school, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell, and you will be informed when we will be with you, direct and also with the with the with videos. And I want to show you the app of our school. Look at this is the app of our school. And you see here, we have, if you want to go there to the app, in the app you can see an app, and there is a lot of courses that we have. I show you here all of them, most of them. And here is the bed, the program. It is why if you click there, you can see it's not too much, it's 35 euros, so not too much expensive. You can have access to this, the overview of the curves, to the postural diagnosis, posturometric basics, the craniofacial diagnosis, how manipulate paint, how handle them. With this, you will be able to use it. That is very interesting. All of us, all medical science, because I thought that I don't have you pen. It's for all medical science. Used by doctors, dentists, physiotherapists, surgeons, and by simple way, the craniofacial system. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I hope I will see in your transmissions. Remember, we have live transmission and breakout videos. Go to the channel, go to YouTube channel. You will see more than 600 videos, a lot of topics from rehabilitation, orthopedics, postural, relative. Remember, like the video, give a like, subscribe to the channel, click the bell. And I see you in the next transmission, this channel, this social. See you. Bye bye, everybody.